Good morning, ma. Good morning, sir. Hello, children. Uh-huh. So we are here on behalf of our God that sent us. She like assisting people who are in need. So we don't know, and we don't know if we have your permission. We have some few questions to ask you, and we would like to send it to a generous giver on YouTube. Do we have your permission? Okay. So some of our questions here, the first one is we would like to know you. Please, can we know you? Can you introduce yourself more for us? Like your name.
Somewhere.
Mommy, your name. For a living, sir. What do you do for a living, ma'am? Sir, what do you do for a living?
I'm driving motor before, but now I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So what happened to the motor? The motor, was it your own?
It's not my own. The owner has collected it.
Okay, the owner has collected it back. So now you are not doing anything. This has been for how long now? Like how long have you been?
5 months now.
5 months. Wow. So ma, what about you? What do you do?
I know corn before and plantain,
Okay.
but now I'm not doing again.
Why is that not happening?
Because of I don't have, because of money to start it again.
Okay. So are these your children?
Yes.
Okay. The three of them.
Yes.
Okay. So the big one now is like how old?
She's 11 years.
Okay. Followed by
the second one is 8 years.
and the other one is
4 years.
So the three of them, are they in school?
So his only one is going school
Okay.
now.
The two of them are not going at all.
Yes, the two of them is not going at all.
The one that is going is in what class?
Just two.
Just okay. So sir, if we want to help you now, what exactly do you want us to do for you? What can we do? What kind of help can we do for you?
You need help now. If I can see Keke or if I can go back to my former business.
Okay.
Can go.
Your former business is what kind of business?
I'm selling clothes, shoes.
Okay, you sell wares. Okay. Or if you can also see, what did you say you can see?
If I can see Keke.
Keke. Okay, you can also drive Keke in Abel. Okay, so ma, what kind of help do you want us to do for you now?
The help is
So ma, what do you say we can do for you?
okay, if you can help me to go back to my business, like even if I like to help me and get shop,
Okay.
I will even happy.
So sorry dear. Now, like what kind of help can we do for you, ma?
If you can help me to go back to my business that I'm doing before, like yam and the plantain, roasted yam and plantain that I'm doing, and add it mineral and the pure water.
Okay.
I'm also selling black market like before. Hello guys, welcome to Winnie and Family. By this point in the video, you would have probably already, you should have, not would have probably, you should have already watched the interview we did with the family member that I and my team have been on a hunt for to bless with the $50 that was generously given to me by a subscriber, and I also added in $50 as well, making it $100. So we went out, just a quick recap. We went out in search of a family in Africa because the subscribers specifically stated how they would like to help someone in Africa, or I could keep it, and I chose to help someone in Africa because just love seeing people help, right? Whether it's in Africa, whether it's in the US, whether it's in Europe, whether it's in India, whatever part of the world, right? But I don't have the manpower or the resources to reach out to people all over the world as much as I would love to. So The little bit I can do, I do it from the heart and let God take control. But anyways, the first half of the video you watched is the family that we interviewed. Quick recap. The wife was found picking food out of a trash can outside of a local restaurant. People would eat and throw their food in the trash. She would pick it up, take it home, rinse it out, and then she takes a Tupperware, a plastic container with her to the restaurant, and she would dig food out of the trash and put it in a plastic container, and she would take it back to her home and rinse it out, then refry it with a drop of oil and salt and feed it to her children so they didn't go to bed hungry. And my team came across the family. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, this is not the family. The family that picked food out of the trash was the one that we tried 4 times and it didn't work out. So I'm so sorry about that. I have the families mixed up. This family is the one that the wife sells ripe plantains, but would take the rotten ones, the ones that were no good, like has to be thrown away, like smell, and she would take it home and fry to her kids, right? So she was trying to take this home to fry so her kids could eat it and go to bed because she couldn't take from the good ones because she needed to sell the good ones in order to handle other aspects of the household. So my team saw that, forwarded them home, and what you have watched is the first part of the interview where my team finally went back there with some support and some manpower because they were attacked with a knife, right, by 2 area guys in an alleyway, no security, closed in. So they were attacked with a knife. 2 guys attacked them with a knife and took your cell phone away. It was only one individual. So this time around, I make sure that they had the protection. They went along with, other men and a translator, of course, because the family was speaking in broken English and in English. Yeah, they were speaking in English. Yeah, sorry, they were speaking in English. But yeah, I just had the translator because sometimes, like, and the team just had to repeat it. But long story short, that's what happened. So the family, if you're having a difficult time understanding what they said in the first video due to um, how slow they were either speaking or you're just having a really, really hard time understanding them with the difference in accents. I know I have an accent as well. If you're having a hard time understanding me, I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, I'm just joking, okay? What they were simply trying to say in that first video was that the husband used to be a driver, right? A taxi driver. He would drive taxi for someone and have to pay in daily dues. And due to the economic crisis and in Nigeria and work shortages, he lost his job. The owner of the taxi, gas became too expensive, transportation became too expensive, and it became really, really difficult to maintain the business, right? So they had to shut the business down, and so he lost his job. And he also used to sell materials and things like that, where people would buy, and designers, fashion designers or tailors would take it. They would buy individual. He would buy them in bulk and retail them at single pieces to small retailers or small designers or small tailors. Um, but he said he had experienced some personal setbacks and things were just hard, and think life happens, right? Just as you would have it, life happens, and he lost his business. His business crumbled. He had to use all his capital to handle some personal family matters, and they found themselves in this situation. So The goal for myself and my team was to help the family as much as we could. However, it's the holiday season, and I'm here to say my hands are short, right? My hands are short. So the $100 in Nigeria, naira, local currency, came up to be 160K as of Friday, right? USA time, it was 160K. But the wife had stated the type of business she used to do. She said she used to buy plantains, and she would sell water, like, not bottles of water. They also sell them in plastic bags, right? Purified water in plastic bags, individual packages. She said if they could help her do that, and that she also used to roast them, right, on charcoal on the main road, like a little side thing, a side business. She would buy plantains and she used to roast them in what they call yams. She would also roast yams. She would also sell water and things like that. And she had what she was explaining in the video, the first half, and is what she's going to continue explaining in the second half, is that if she's able to get help to restart that business, she would really, really appreciate it. So, yeah, so that's just what happened. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really tired. Making this video, I'm just, I'm tired. I'm always tired, right? At this point, you're like, this woman's always tired because, hey, I'm a mom, right? I'm not complaining, but it's just life, right? I'm not here to pretend. It's called Unfiltered for a reason. But yeah, so that's what happened. But the 160K with everything she explained, um, the husband said he would like a tricycle. They call it keke in Nigeria. It's more like a tricycle sort of means of transportation. But with the current price of gas, it would just be too much. And to buy those tricycles will cost a little hefty. And right now, I can't do it. And the amount of help we're willing and able to render to them is way above what type of business he would like. And he stated that he would also like to buy materials, those the materials that I had mentioned, in bulk and resell them. But the only challenge is that he also needs a shop, which means we have to rent him a shop, and that's just not going to happen right now. So we've decided that since the wife has a skill set, we're going to just concentrate on the wife together with the husband. They can just manage that in the meantime to run your household so your children don't have to go to bed hungry. They don't have to ever sleep, hungry. Um, they have something to eat and they have something coming in. So, yeah, guys, so that's what I decided that myself and the team that we were going to do. And in addition, yeah, they have 3 children. And of the 3 children, only one child is currently in school. So we've decided that we're also going to pay, because they could only afford to pay tuition for one child. So we decided that we're going to pay tuition as well for the other 2 children, so that they can be able to go to school as well. And to register the children, the other 2, we're going to pay the registration fee. Registration fee is about 17K, which is not too much. I would say it's roughly about $10 to $12 US dollars to register a child in a government public school, right? Government ran public school, 17K, and the tuition per semester or per quarter is 7K per child because they're younger. And per term, per term is 7K. So 17K per child for registration, 7K per term, and there's 3 terms in a year. They've missed the first one, so now they only have to pay their next 2 terms remaining. So my team and I have agreed. I agreed, and my team, they just say okay, but that I'm going to pay the tuition for the registration for the 2 kids so they can resume school. However, the video that I plan on posting on Sunday will not have receipts of the tuition that was paid. I plan on maybe doing that in like a short, so stay tuned for my short. I'm going to post a short of the receipt on Sunday on YouTube as well. And yeah, so 70K times 2 plus 7K times 4, because they still have 2 more terms, right, each to go. Yeah, times 4. So that's about 28K for tuition for the 2 kids that are currently not in school. And then 17K each for registration. That's about 34K. So 34 plus 28, I think. I don't know, my math is messed up, but oh well. And plus your first child that's in school, the other child that's in school also owes 25K in tuition, right? We're also going to help clear that 25K tuition bill, which is roughly about $17 to $18 US dollars. So everything I would say comes up to be roughly about $60-$70. Yeah, I would say about $60-$70. Everything comes up to be about $60-$70 between tuition and registration for your 3 kids. Addition, $60-$70 addition that is not included in the $160K that came from the $100 conversion. And also the $100 to set up the business for the wife. Everything was more than the 160K. It came up to be about 160. About 200. Yeah, it came up to be about 200K. So I added an additional, I added more money. No, it came up to be about 144K. Everything we set up with the wife, it came up to be about 144K. And then I personally decided that I wanted to bless the family with a Christmas meal. So I added came up to be 144. The money was 160, so I wanted to get them a Christmas meal. So I spent an additional $50K. I added an additional $50K to get them a meal, so they had a Christmas meal, and they didn't have to go into your business capital. So the $50K hopefully will buy it. Not hopefully, it will buy them enough food for a week, right? So by that point, the business should have generated some gain, and from the profit they can be feeding off of the profit as the business is growing by the grace of God. And hopefully the husband is able to secure some sort of employment, right? He continues his search for a new job. So yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, my team will go out, they'll buy everything, but I will create a short when the tuition is paid. And I know you're probably thinking, but everything came up to 144. You're sponsoring your Christmas dinner for 50K. The money was initially 160K. Yes, it was 160K. So there was about sorry, my math is all over the place. 144, 154. So 14K was left over, right? Was remaining. We need transportation to and from the market, where because my team, the husband and the wife together, are going to go to the market to buy the goods together because the family will not be handed cash. So the 14K will be used for transportation from their location to the market and back to their home. My team's transportation is not included in that. They have their own transportation outside of those funds, right? So, yeah, and in the second part of the video, you're going to see a brief overview of what your living environment is like. It's a little dark, or it is dark. Closer to the end of the video, it's dark. The video goes into this dark room. There's no light in there. It's just a one bedroom. Um, there was only light in one location in their home. So, I mean, things were just all over the place. My team did the best they could to take a video to show you guys just a little bit around your surrounding, not too much of it. I mean, just to traumatize from what happened previously. And so that's just what I have to say. So please stay tuned and look out for the video on Sunday of everything that will be bought for the family. And I just want to say one thing, right? The first interview my team did that they were attacked, right? The family, they were just like in their natural habitat. They were just, just dressed in just regular clothes. Like the kids had just come from outside from playing. You could have seen it and be like, oh my God, these people are really suffering, right? But today, when my team made an appointment to go see the family, and they showed up there, the husband, the wife, and all the children, they were nicely dressed up, and like you've seen from the first half of the video, and as you're going to see from the second half of the video, they were all nicely dressed up, and I'm so happy, I'm so proud that they decided to present themselves in that, manner. You don't always have to look like your problems, right? So they say, you don't always have to look like your problem. And I'm so happy that they did that. And I'm so proud of them. And I wish them the best. I pray he's able to secure some sort of employment. And I hope that this little bit of assistance that we're able to render to them goes a long way to support them, at least in the meantime. And that's just what I have to say. And just so you guys know, if you're wondering why are there no ads in this video, from the beginning of the video to the end, you're going to realize that there are no ads in the video. I've decided that since I have the ability and the control to turn on and off my monetization on YouTube, I've decided to disable monetization on this video, the one that's going to get posted on Sunday, of the family shopping for everything, and of the shorts that's also going to be posted on Monday, because the school is closed. It's not open till Monday. So all those will be disabled, right? Everything is being disabled. Monetization will be disabled. Some of you might say, hey, but you've done things like this in the past on Facebook and you haven't disabled your monetization. Well, I don't have control. On Facebook, you have no control, right? It's just automatic. They just put it on there, right? Transparency, it's automatic. But on YouTube, I have control, so I disabled it. But that's it. I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your support. And to Rare Intentions, may God bless you wherever these funds came from. I appreciate it. I am so grateful. My team is grateful. Humanity on your behalf is grateful. Africa is grateful. Nigeria in general is grateful. Thank you so much for coming through for this family. Thank you. So I'm going to let you guys continue watching the video until the end. Enjoy, and please, as you watch the video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you. Bye. The video is not ending, but I'm saying bye because you won't see me for another 2 minute plus. So this is my bye for now, but just keep watching. Bye.
How can we how can we be of help to you and your family now? Like what kind of help can we do for you?
We need help with something that we'll be doing. You know, can be able to put food on the table.
Okay. So,
And pay our children's school fees and our house rent.
so like, what kind of business do you think you as a man can involve yourself in?
I can go back to my.
So, like, what kind of business do you think you as a man can involve yourself in?
I can go back to my former business. I'm selling wares,
Okay.
children's wares, ladies' shoes.
Okay. So you sell wears, ladies wears, shoes and clothes before.
Yes.
Okay. What about you, madam? What kind of business do you think you can involve yourself with now?
If I can go back to my roasted yam and plantain
Okay.
and the pure water, mineral.
Okay. Now, we are in a festive season now. Do you people have any food stuff at home for the celebration or any?
Even a single cup of rice.
No,
No, we don't
No.
have.
Your own apartment or is it rented apartment?
it's
We
a
rented
apartment.
that.
Rented out.
Yes.
How many rooms?
No,
One room.
Yes.
So are you owing at all for the rent?
Yes, we are owing 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
This apartment, you said it's a rented apartment.
Yes.
How much do you pay annually for it?
90,000 per year.
90.
Yes.
Been owing, you said.
Yes.
For how long have you been owing now?
2 years now.
2 years.
Yes.
Okay. So can we go around in this your house? Can we see this?
Yes, you can go around.
Okay. This is the kitchen and this is your bedroom.
Yes.
Okay.